I'm liking this ambiance of the half-lit face. It's very demure. I'm kidding. I don't know if that's actually a thing. So in today's video, we're going to cover up a bit of an update. I know I've been dormant for, I think, about a month. And I want to send a huge shout out to the 3 different people who actually reached out to me within the last 24 hours and said, hey, haven't seen a video. What's going on? So thank you. I needed that push. You know, I quite often have to stop and reflect on how much has actually been done to this truck in the time. You know, people who day one and up until recently question this decision, you know, it's not normal. I know it's not normal, but I'm not normal. So, sucks to suck, as the saying goes. You know, are now looking at things that have been done and saying, okay, I kind of see your vision now. Just got to keep moving, right? Take it day by day. Be appreciative of what's out there. Be appreciative of everything you've accomplished, right? Like, a couple months ago, this wouldn't have been anywhere near what it is, right? Now I have heating. I have electricity. You know, my lights are on remote controls. Most people's houses, their lights aren't even on remote controls. Yeah. And I mean, the cost savings, although I'm not able to quantify that right now, just due to keeping up with the repairs and, you know, the alterations that are taking place, it would definitely skew the numbers. But like any startup, right, there's always an initial cost, and you need to take all that into consideration. But I think once this rig, truck, van, vehicle, dwelling, once it's finally where it's self-sufficient, I think those costs are going to plummet, right? Once I have solar on the roof, you know, the upgraded LiFePO4 batteries, and I move away from the lead acids, you know, with higher amp hours, which means, you know, can run things for longer and better inverter, so I'll be able to do more things in here, like more cooking, that sort of thing. Yeah. All right, so we got a generator. It weighs a ton. So in the owner's manual, it says if you use 5W30 full synthetic, you can run it at all temperatures. So we went and got 5W30 full synthetic. Nope. Oh, there we go. All right, so today we're doing the VVOR diesel heater installation. I can't really film much of it. I got one of the secret squirrels working with me here. They're not allowed to be on any form of social media. But you know, we got the truck apart, looking at all the electrical. This is great. We got the VVOR diesel heater there, ready to go. We're just gonna get it wired up. But yeah, this is what it looks like behind that fancy wood panel you see, right? So we got the switch controller. We're just running some wires here and whatnot. And then the other update would be the kitchen counter, as I'm calling it, which is currently my workbench. But anyway, that's where we're at, and yeah, we'll check in later. All right, so we have an existing 12-volt socket that's back by the bed, now labeled. The diesel heater, now labeled. Pulled into this 12-volt post here, and then there was 2 additionals that were run back that were tied in. I've disconnected those and taped them off, but they're still here in case I need them for later. And then yeah, we're just gonna put the cover back on. All right, so the cover's back on. Next, we're gonna put the ground right here. We're gonna try and tidy this up a touch. Unfortunately, we're working on top of other people's work. Eventually, when I go to do the full renovation, all this is coming out and everything will be redone. But unfortunately, we're working with what we got. That is shore power in. So I'm gonna double check that because we just popped a breaker. We're plugged into shore power and the breaker popped. But anyways, we'll go from there. Oh, what a nightmare. All right, we got the faceplate back up. All that's left to do is, I know, this is all a mess. All that's left to do is hook up the voltmeter and secure the panel. So we'll go ahead and do that now. All right, so down there we have our terminal connector. Oop, there we go. We're gonna have some old wiring coming out. I gotta do that from the bottom. And then we use the plate that was for the existing S-bar heater. Oh. Welcome home, lovely. Oh boy. There we go. So that's pretty much about where it's gonna sit. Power on ground and see if I kind of know what I'm doing. So we're gonna connect these two here, and we should be wired for sound. And we are.
Wired up. I actually think you should actually keep the air induct in here.
That's the secret squirrel talking.
Oh, yeah.
It'll see the camel pants though. All right, so the VVOR diesel heater is installed. It is rocking and rolling. We got the generator out there to charge up our batteries and get us through the night, because I don't think my 280 amp hours is going to be sufficient to get me through the night with the heater going. Finally get the fridge restocked with some Diet Pepsi. Thanks to John and Sheila for that one, for the hookup. The 32 can sleeve from, what's that place called? Costco. You don't need a Costco membership. You just need to know somebody with a Costco membership. It's a little spicy in here, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's definitely warm. So there it is in its glory. The VVOR. Oh, hold on, I gotta get the pamphlet. That is the VVOR model XMZ-LD1. Or D2, D3, D4, I'm not sure. I got it in brackets, but yeah. X-ray Mike Zulu, Lima Delta 1. Just stuff everywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and start getting that all cleaned up. That's a tool, that's a tool. No, get it? I'll lift my because I can secure it for me. Note to self, do not stand in front of the heater. That will get you extra spicy. One tool. What happens when you let people play with your tools? Things don't go back where they belong. If you're watching this, I'm judging you. This is a pick. This is not a pry bar. You know. Oh, Joel, see that's batteries. Yes. You know, that's not working. That's right. From his last. That's on cheap. So Vivor does send you this giant finger trap, but I can't figure out how to get it to work. So, thanks guys. I guess I'm just not big enough. Alright, we're missing a whack ton of drill bits. Holy heck. I don't know. Might have to go buy a Milwaukee one. Hey Milwaukee, sponsor me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Unless, of course, that's actually a thing. I don't know if it is. I would gladly whore myself out if it meant getting Milwaukee tools. That pack-out system is just like an ADD drain. The ratchet sets and everything else. Oh, I love it. Like I'm soaked in sweat. So I'm just gonna continue cleaning up and shut everything down for tonight, and then yeah. Morning, everybody. All right, so what a great night it was, to be honest. It got down to 4 degrees Celsius. I wouldn't even have known, to be completely honest. I got up to go to the washroom at one point and was surprisingly shocked at how warm it was in here. And that was all the way up to the front, right to the loo. But no, so we refilled the diesel tank and got it warming up right now. So, I shut it off and let it cool off for a bit just to see. And of course, the cold crept in relatively fast. It's surprising how much of a difference it makes. So today, I think what I'm going to do right now is install the positive and negative bus bars down in my battery compartment. So we're going to do that, and yeah. Alright, so this is what the battery compartment currently looks like. If you can see here, they just have single posts with a bunch of connectors hooked into it, which makes it very difficult if you're trying to disconnect your main power, or, you know, change out any component of your electrical system. So unfortunately, I am still dealing with limited resources. I don't have any new wire. That's going to be part of my big renovation that I do. But nonetheless, we're going to try and switch out those posts to some bus bars. So that way it makes it a little more easier when servicing. All right, take number deuce. So anyways, I had to switch out the camera mount because my Ulanzi one it's a great versatile little tripod, this guy, right? A little MagSafe tripod. You know, it's got a magnet on it, and it does have the, whatever that connector's called to be part of the tripod. But at the angle, it kept dragging itself down with the phone. So we switched out to the static one. For you little photography guys who like that stuff, I don't know what anything is. I just make it work. Well, try to. So anyways, like I was saying, you can see the big gaping hole down there. Through there I have my main power in. I should only have two. I should have my chassis ground, my main power in, and I believe that's it. I could be wrong though. I'm not the rental, but if you just in the corner of the I guess that's the bird, the family. No, that's my old heat amp. No, I hold. Love you. So if I run that stuff, and then we're oh yeah, like that. Add charger. Outer one. Kitchen. Got it. Excellent. Enough with this there. It's well, beauty. Like I said at the very beginning, it's a 9/16. Always go with your gut. No, so to be completely transparent, I switched from metric to SAE partway through, because this vehicle was built in the land of bald eagles. Include this from rags to riches. Done. Tool cleanup time. All right, guys, thanks for watching today's video, and thanks again for all the support. You know, it's so easy to forget that there's people actually on the other end watching this stuff. Don't ask me why, but you are. And yeah, so hope you guys have a good one. See you in the next.